Now here's Giddey. Olajuwon passes to Giddey. Kuminga pulls it in. Pass to Dumars. Now Hayes. Over Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga, the pass to Dumars. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a quick check-in with the leaderboard. Here are the small forwards flaunting their playmaking skills since the All-Star break. Jonathan Kuminga on top.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
And a small forward demonstrating a team-first mentality, it's contagious. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to put teammates in a position to succeed.
Poole, he's checked in for Tampa. It's his first trip to the line. Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. These two teams both highly motivated.
Well, BA, playoff positioning is on the line. So games like this take on an even greater significance. Postseason intensity on display.
The burden of expectation is real for these teams.
They can all sense it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot you typically make.
He's watched by Kuminga. Pass to Lillard. Back to Poole. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Brown. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Dumars, defended by Lillard. From the arc. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. Olajuwon. Good work defensively by Hill.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Lillard in his last outing with 12 points. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. The rebound by Manning.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Lillard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 4-3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Back to Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. New York out in front, up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Damian Lillard out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Griffin. And it's Cycli in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Oh, wow. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Giddey passes to Griffin. And here's Lillard. Back to Griffin. Giddey with a screen on Hachimura. And here's Griffin outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Outside T. Here's Hachimura. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Tampa making some changes. Cunningham's checked in for Griffin, and it's Jordan Poole in for Damian Lillard. And a switch here also for New York. Williams is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Parsons. Hachimura covering. Here's Cycling. And it's New York with a rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
Come get it.
Williams passes to Teague. Brown against Cunningham. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Here's Cunningham. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hachimura finds Brown. New York working the ball around now. For 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Parsons pass to Poole. Giddey with a screen on Teague. Inside. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Poole. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, nice ball movement from Poole. Just setting up someone else out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. New York leading by 6. Williams passes to Hill. Here's Dumars. Giddey defends. Here's Hayes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Olajuwon passes to Cunningham. Pass to Parsons. Back to Giddey. Here's Parsons. Oh, deflected. Brown with the steal. Now here's Williams, guarded by Poole. Now Brown. Hayes with a screen on Cunningham. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for Tampa. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Parsons. Now Cunningham. Still no points. He can't hit that time. Here's Dumars. Giddey defends. Williams passes to Dumars. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Tampa calls time here. New York making a switch here. And let's take a quick look at the 2 guards whose rebounding has stood out since the All-Star break. In the 3rd spot, Cade Cunningham.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, when you have that kind of sacrifice and effort from your 2 guard, it makes a big difference. These guys help their teams win the 50-50 battles.
There's the steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
2 minutes.
Griffin on the wing. Williams against Lillard. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And again, no good by Tampa.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Dumars. Screen by Zeller. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back over to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Looking now at some numbers for him.
Substitution on the court.
"56 seconds left in the first half of this one. Back to Kuminga. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Tampa. Manning's got 4 rebounds in the game. Giddey passes to Olajuwon. Money from 17 feet out.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
New York leading by 13. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of... Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for Tampa. I can't see what that... Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
They've got Cunningham, also Josh Giddey out there, and it's Manning in at the power forward position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Pass to Dumars. Out left to the wing, outside Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Tampa now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Manning. He's defended by Hayes. And there's a pick. From deep three-point land. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Williams. Cunningham against Kuminga. Here's Dumars. He's got 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. On target from range. Dumars has got 8 points. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
And he drives in, out of bounds. It'll be Tampa's ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And here's Tampa now. They trail by 16. Takes a step back. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He has 6.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Kuminga. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Olajuwon. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he drops it in from the low post. Olajuwon's got his second bucket on the night. Knicks leading by 15. Outside Kuminga. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Tampa shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Williams against Giddey. Pass to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Tampa here. And it's Giddey missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Williams misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 17-point game. From outside the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Back to Kuminga. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Tampa calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And Tampa making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Teague's checked in. Pass to Giddey. For 3, here's Lillard. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 8 points.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Outside Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Hayes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hayes has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Lillard passes to Manning. From 18 feet away, the Knicks pull it in. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
1:44 left in the 3rd. Here's Lillard. Just blocked. Kuminga up top, defended by Lillard. Now here's Kuminga. He's got 5. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For Tampa, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Lillard. He's watched by Kuminga. They need this. The Knicks with the rebound. Hayes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And again, New York with the triple.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Tampa has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. Out to Kuminga. Here's Dumars. Over Giddey. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so it's the New York Knicks cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent...
Give me that.
It's good.
Let's go. Bring it in. If he goes to the rim,
that's it. Run it. Watch that shooter. Get that. Yeah, Jordan. Teague. No.
Good take, baby.
Oh, foul.
let's do it. That's right. Let's go.
Yep. Close.
Let's do it.
Stucky.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. And a big game here for both teams, Clark, as they jockey for playoff position.
Well, we know playoff seeding can make a huge difference in how you advance or not in the playoffs. And being in a position to secure home court is certainly something you'd like to have. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these teams treat this just like a playoff game.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Vasquez. Ball is out there with Barrett. And then there's Steven Adams. Benjamin the pass to Jones. Just 3 to shoot. Nice D from Barrett. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Benjamin the pass to Lever. To the middle. Adams, some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jones looking for an opening. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's a screen. Lever, the pass to Benjamin. Over Wallace. And it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Vasquez. Adams dishes to Barrett. Here's Wallace. He's covered by Lever. Here's Vasquez. And the Jazz with another 3.
There's not a lot you can do when Vasquez is pulling up as soon as he gets the pass. A really good job exploiting the weak defense there.
And talking to Con Kniffel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ellis with a screen on Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one at the line is good. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Steven Adams. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Lever. To the inside. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Markkanen. Sweet little floater.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 5 points so far.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Onside, Barrett. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Now, here's Markkanen. Now Vasquez. Onside, Barrett. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Williams, he's checked in for Minnesota. Phillips comes in for Lever. Marshall, he's checked in for Utah. Ricky Rubio comes in for Vasquez. Now here's Phillips. Williams kicks to Phillips. Jones against Barrett. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Utah leading by 6. Rubio outside. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Jones. He gets that one. 7 points in the game.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Rubio looking it over. Back to Barrett. And here's Wallace. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Now here's Phillips. Clock at 6. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Phillips from past the arc. Good on the triple.
Three-point shooting is just one aspect of what makes Phillips such an effective point guard.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Utah. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And Phillips pulls it down. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Williams passes to Phillips. Ellis with a screen on Rubio. The 3 from Phillips. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Tie game in Minnesota. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Rubio in at the 5.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Phillips passes to Williams. Jskr wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bogdanovic inside. Defended by Jskr.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard can break you down off the bounce, but also worried to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Minnesota. B.J. Brown's checked in for Williams. Tony Snell comes in for Beal. And Lever subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. Brown outside. Now here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded. Matthews finds Matthews. Back to Matthews. Pass to Vasquez. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Matthews. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Count it. Kispert's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here is Matthews. Adams sets the pick for Matthews. Off target from outside. Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Matthews. He gets it in there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Vasquez. Back to Matthews. Now Adams. Here's Vasquez. Oh, good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Kispert dishes to Brown. Lever taking his time here. Here's Benjamin. That's in there. Lever with the assist.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons. And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you guys.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Being that Bender is over 7 feet tall, getting it to him in the post is really a no-brainer. I mean, he has a lot of ways of scoring inside. He just needs the ball there.
Williams has a screen for Jones. Back to Williams. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. Out to Barrett. Pass to Vasquez. Ilgauskas against Brown. And it's Ilgauskas missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. A different look for Utah. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. And it's Wallace in for Bender. 1:25 left in the first half. Vasquez passes to Barrett. Adams with the screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.110 left to play here in the second quarter. Adams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lever outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Benjamin. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball is the screen. Here's Vasquez. Great defense that time from Lever. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Thanks.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance. And it's time now for the... Thanks for spending half...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Lever. And it's Benjamin in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Ellis. There's Lever with the 3. A shot, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Vasquez surveying the floor. And here's Barrett. Defended by Jones. Barrett the pass to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That gives them the lead. 6 points for him.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here we can check out the score for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Benjamin. Adams defending. Here's Benjamin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Pass to Barrett. Ball is with the screen on Jones. Barrett for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Ellis outside. From outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
So it's Utah now. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Barrett inside the 3-point line. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Down to the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Take a look at Wallace. Top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. It's a terrific offensive threat.
Wallace with the screen on Lever for the 3. Wallace kicks to Barrett. Here's Vasquez. Hits it from 3-point range. Vasquez has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Vasquez is a pretty solid jump shooter thanks to his really solid mechanics. I mean, he's got good form. When he's in his comfort zone, he's as dependable as they come.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 5 assists tonight.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Over in the corner, Ellis. There's Weaver with the three. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Takes a three, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half, now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chauncey Billups checked in for the Timberwolves. Utah also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Markkanen, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Vasquez. Here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Ellis outside. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Barrett driving inside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Rubio against Billups. Back to Ellis. Out left to the wing. And the 3 off target. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
There it finds Wallace to the right side. And the Jazz, another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
By Ellis. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Rubio with it. For 3. Barrett beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Jazz leading by 8. And so in the game for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Vasquez. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jones the pass to Lever. Now here's Beal. Outside, Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it, no matter what the defense was trying to do.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Utah.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Minnesota making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Marshall, he's checked in for the Jazz. Matthews comes in for Bogdanovic. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for Utah. 6-point lead. recovered by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Smith doesn't play games on defense now. When he's on you, he's determined to deny the shot.
The horn checked in for Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vasquez. And it's off from three-point range. Vasquez has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Lever kicks to Beal. Williams has a screen for Jones. And good that time.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
They set the pick. Beal taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Mahorn. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
And here's Vasquez. There's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Lever, the pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Mahorn. And finished off by Mahorn.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
If you see yourself on a big 3, you know what to do. Show it, Nicholas. Shake it. Next. Let's go.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Ellis outside. It's good from long range. 20 points for him.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Now Vasquez, buried inside the three-point line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Lever, the pass to Kispert. Pass to Ellis, down low. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kispert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Jones checked in for Minnesota.
No one.
Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ellis against Adams. 11 feet away. No good. Jazz leading by 3. Now here's Vasquez. Barrett outside. They set the pick for 3. That does not go. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now Jones. 6 to shoot. 20 feet away. Cleared away by Adams.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get it to the perfect spot. I like that pivotal moment in the game, and Barrett showing some mental fortitude.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Good on the basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now Adams. The shot misses.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
And stolen by Wallace. Here's Adams. No good on the layup. And stolen by Wallace. Barrett against Jones. Oh, the dunk!
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Benjamin. Adams defending. Stolen. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Jones over to help. Outside Adams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots. R.J. Barrett.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 7.
Make some noise.
Got a piece of it. Puts up the 3. The shot is off. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.